Hello and welcome to Club 7, episode 17 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie. Coming up on today's episode, as I said in the previous episode, it is a triple header today. First match, we're at home to Dortmund in the Champions League. We're then at home to Liverpool in the Premier League. And then we've got the EFL Cup Final, also against Liverpool. So let's get straight into the Dortmund game, and I'll show you the team in just a moment. Okay, so the team for the game against Dortmund is Bilo in goal, back four of Murphy, Diaz, Skella and Kalulu, Ampadu at the base of midfield, Ilic and Verheyen ahead of him, Joseph on the left, Karayev on the right, Patrick up front. So I'll submit the team and we'll go and give the team talk. Okay, well, the assistant manager is recommending, I think we need to show everyone their recent praises justified, put on a real show. I'm going to completely disagree with him, actually. I'm going to pump the fists and say I want to be impressed, go out and put on a show. So we'll do that, and then we'll head into the tunnel for our tunnel interview. Ivan Ilic seems to be playing in a different position today. Why is that? Flexibility. Why have you not picked Sebastian Breton? He's been in good form. Squad rotation, simple as that. Considering how well Alexander Lakyatov has played for Dortmund recently, do you have a plan to get the better of him? Unsettle him? Okay, so let's get into the match and kick things off. And as always, we will let the first 10 minutes go by before we do any interventions at all, unless anything dramatic happens. Dortmund have had the first shot, not on target, and not highlight worthy. The first highlight is a Dortmund highlight, however, but they've given it away. Diaz to Murphy to Joseph, into Patrick, who finds Karayev, and Karayev has skied his attempt, and the highlight comes to an end. So I think we encourage after that, and that has had a fairly positive impact on the team. So hopefully that will lead to us having a chance, and we do get a corner. Ilic with the outswinger into the middle, the header across, and Karayev is there at the far post to put it in, and it is Arsenal 1, Borussia Dortmund 0, with just less than 20 minutes gone. And we do get the kick-off highlight, so Dortmund immediately looking to mount a response. Johnny to the wing, and it's played forward by Gerrard, but Bilo intercepts, launches it long, and Dortmund come again. Jaramillo to Van Wijngaarden. Jaramillo again down their left-hand side, crosses. Gerrard with the header off the woodwork. It's cleared as far as Ampadu. Kalulu to Karayev, and the highlight comes to an end. So we just about deserve to be ahead after 25 minutes, but it's been a tight, tense sort of match so far. So we'll encourage the lads again. That seemed to work last time. Murphy with the throw-in on the left. Joseph gives it back to Murphy, who tries to play it across. It's given away. Jaramillo's ball forward. Van Wijngaarden gets forward, plays it back to Gerrard. Lakyatov to Johnny, whose ball in is headed away. Karayev launches it. Patrick goes for the long-range effort, just over the top, and the highlight comes to an end. We are looking a lot more threatening now, so really pleased with that. And as soon as we get the opportunity, which we have now, we will encourage again. It seems to work when we do that at the moment, although that said, this is a Dortmund highlight. Gerrard over the free kick, round the wall, and it's in off the woodwork. Yeah, in off the post, not savable by the goalkeeper. So it is Arsenal 1, Dortmund 1. Right, demand more now. We need more from the lads. And that is half time, 1-1 at the break. So let's go into the dressing room. Right, what are we going to say? Right. I think I'm going to agree with the assistant this time. So we'll pump the fists and agree with him. Will we make any subs at half time though? Yeah, I think we probably do. Question is where? I think the answer to that is Jack Murphy off, Coin Emptage on. That'll be the only change at half time. So we'll get out there, start the second half, and hopefully we can have the first highlight. We'll encourage the lads again. So at the moment, 50 minutes gone, still 1-1. Keeping an eye on the fitness of the players. That's going to be the deciding factor. I think Joseph probably is. In fact, it's going to be Ilic that's going to be the next to be substituted on the hour. So Ilic off, and Scott Guest can come on. And the final substitution is going to be Joseph off and Emile Smith-Rowe on. So 15 minutes to go. It's still 1-1. We'll demand more at this stage, and we will go attacking. We're going to look for a winner into the last 10 minutes. Still no second half highlights with 5 minutes left. We've dominated the game, and it's a Dortmund highlight, and they've scored. Van Wijngaarden has his first goal for Dortmund. It's Arsenal 1, Dortmund 2. Not what was in the script at all. There is another highlight. Skeller plays it back to Bilo, to Diaz, into Guest, to the left and Coin Emptage. Infield to Guest again, who drifts wide, plays it through for Smith-Rowe, into the middle, and Patrick puts it in the back of the net. Is it going to count? Yes, it is. It's Arsenal 2, Dortmund 2. We're just a minute to go, plus added time, of which there will be 4 minutes. Can we pinch a late winner? And the answer to that is no. It ends Arsenal 2, Dortmund 2, and I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, a home Premier League game against the leaders Liverpool, and the team for this one is Justin Bilo in goal, back four of Kalulu, Mepham, Diaz and Murphy, Ampadu at the base of midfield, Ilic and Smith-Rowe ahead of him, Joseph on the left, Kareyev on the right, Patrick up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, well the assistant manager is suggesting we might go to the top of the table with a win here, go out there and impress me. Absolutely, I think that's it's a statement of fact, so let's pump the fists. In fact, we'll point the finger if we can. We can, so let's do that. And let's go into the tunnel and find out what they want to know. What do you attribute your recent good home run to? Our fans. They are an extra player. Big day all round. How much do you look forward to taking on your rivals? You can feel the atmosphere, absolutely. Can you speak about your likely team selection? A couple of minor tweaks. We made, I think, 2 or 3 changes. And we're into the match, so let's kick things off. And as always, we'll let the first 10 minutes play out unless anything dramatic happens. I'm not expecting any fireworks in the first 10 minutes. And indeed, it's almost exactly 10 minutes in and we get the first highlight. Joseph to Murphy to Ampadu into Illich. To Joseph, back to Diaz. Joseph again. Round the corner to Illich, who turns. Plays it to Karayev, to the right, and Kalulu, who beats his man, gets the cross in. Karayev's hit the crossbar. And it's a goal kick, but the highlight comes to an end. So we've had a good start. So we'll drop some encouragement. Liverpool are the league leaders. Let's not forget that. And I'm just going to change the panel there to show Arsenal's formation. In fact, why am I showing Arsenal's twice? I need to show the Liverpool formation. So they've gone with a 4-2-3-1. Presumably their attacking midfielder Di Vaio is going up against Ampadu, our defensive midfielder. We're just over half an hour in, still no more highlights, still 0-0. And it's looking like, I think probably Joseph is going to be the half-time sub. Kalulu with the throw to Smith Rowe, back to Kalulu, who beats his man, gets the cross in. The header is on target, but saved by the Liverpool keeper, a goat, who launches it long. Haaland wins the flick on to Rodgers, who crosses, and Erling Haaland is in for Liverpool to make it Arsenal 0, Liverpool 1. 37 minutes gone. Not ideal. We do have a corner in the next highlight. Into the middle, it's headed away. Ampadu won't get there. Rodgers beats him to it. And he crosses halfway. We're in a decent position if we can stop him crossing it. He manages to find Goodwin. We've won it back though. Can we prevent the throw? And we can. Murphy back to Bilo, who launches it. Patrick challenges Mehmet but doesn't win it. So Liverpool have it again. Goodwin with the ball over the top for Haaland, and Haaland this time puts it wide. So we get away with one there. Joseph is going to be the half-time sub, and in fact there will be two. Karayev's going to come off as well. So it's going to be a double change at half-time. And we are there now. It's Arsenal 0, Liverpool 1 at the break. So we're going to say we are, let's go with point the finger. You know as well as I do the first half wasn't good enough. And let's make that double change. So Dwayne Joseph for, let's bring on Shola Shortire. Anar Karayev for Alex Okmonek, I think. In fact, no. Scott Guest. I think, unless Nathan Bennett is even better. Nathan Bennett is he better than... No, I don't think he is. I think we'll go Scott Guest as the second sub. And we will go out for the second half. We're going to demand more, but we're not going attacking. That would be suicidal against a side as good on the break as Liverpool appear to be. But as it stands, we're 6 points adrift of the league leaders Liverpool. And we're down in 4th place. And it's not even in our control to keep hold of that top 4 spot at the moment. Guest with the ball forward. Lugo plays it back to his keeper. Kone back to the keeper again, a goat, who launches it. Haaland has won it, gives it to Rodgers. Morgan Rodgers beats the Arsenal keeper. It's Arsenal 0, Liverpool 2, 55 minutes gone. And I think we do now need to go attacking to try and get back in the game. We'll demand more. And the final change is going to be think we'll go Kalulu and bring on Skella. It's not ideal by any stretch of the imagination to do that change, but we're into the last 15 minutes and we need at least 2 goals to get something out of the game. We'll demand more again, and it's Smith Rowe with the corner. The header hits the crossbar and the highlight comes to an end. We've come close, and in fact we're leading on XG despite being 2-0 down, so we're a little bit hard done by, but only slightly. And it does look like Liverpool are going to go away with what is on paper a comfortable win. And we're into stoppage time, of which there's 3 minutes, and we're down to 10 men. Jack Murphy is going off, so we'll put Diaz to left back, Ampadu to centre back, and we'll do without a defensive midfielder for the remaining couple of minutes. And we've got one more highlight, but it's a Liverpool highlight. Alexander Arnold with a throw-in into Poku. Di Vaio, and Vincenzo Di Vaio scores for Liverpool. It's Arsenal 0, Liverpool 3. We're beyond the allotted 3 minutes of added time, so it's a matter of time before the final whistle. And there it is. It finishes 3-0 to Liverpool. I'll be back in a moment with the third match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the third and final match of today's episode, the Carabao Cup Final, where we again face Liverpool. And the team for this one is Bilo in goal, back 4 of Koyunamtaj, Diaz, Skella and Kalulu, Ilic at the base of midfield, Breton and Verheyen ahead of him, Bennett on the left, Karev on the right, Joseph up front. Let's submit the team and go and give the team talk. Okay, well, the assistant manager is recommending get out there and prove to everyone that you're winners. Yeah, completely agree with him. Let's do that. So we're going to pump the fists and go with exactly that. And let's go into the tunnel, do our quick tunnel interview. Jack Murphy misses out due to injury. How much of an absence will he be? I want the players who are fit and available to step up. Louis Koyunamtaj might be asked to play a different role. He's got the quality to adapt his game. Sebastian Breton starts again. Yeah, he's playing well. Okay, let's get into the match. As always, let the first 10 minutes just play out, unless anything substantially terrible happens. Diaz to Skella, to the right, and Kalulu. He runs forward, charging at the Liverpool left back. Verheyen gives it back to him. Kalulu's cross. Liverpool keeper spilt it, and Dwayne Joseph has put it in the back of the net. And it is Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1. And we will watch the highlight. Verheyen forward to Kalulu, who got the cross in. It pings off the defender, and Joseph is there to smash it past the keeper for 1-0 with less than 5 minutes on the watch. Lugo for Liverpool from the right hand side to Goodwin, plays it forward for Haaland. Haaland is in, but hits the shot straight at Bilo, who makes a comfortable save. And I'm just going to change that to the Arsenal team. And so we've got the other results. Okay, so Bennett doesn't manage to win it. Goodwin to Deu, to Estevez. Kone back to Agot, the Liverpool keeper, who goes for the long ball forward. Haaland is strong enough to win it in the air. Johansson into Haaland, and Haaland surprisingly misses a virtually open goal, putting it over the top. So we've got the Premier League scores up. I can't get the Premier League table there quickly enough. We get it clear, but only as far as Tadeu. Tonali takes it up. Tadeu to Lugo, who cuts into the penalty area. Haaland can't add the finishing touch. Poku, but Verheyen intercepts. Kareev brings it clear. Finds Joseph, who turns. Runs at the back four. Kalulu to Kareev, and the highlight comes to an end. And we will change that to the league table if we can. In fact, we won't. We'll change it to the match stats for now. Liverpool probably feel that they should be at least level. We've got a corner though. Bennett with the outswinger into the middle, flicked on. Verheyen at the back post. There will be a suspicion of offside. The defenders are indeed appealing for it. We'll have to wait for VAR to check and make their decision. The goal's been given. We are 2-0 up against Liverpool. I'm not going to bother with the replay. And I won't bother with any more replays throughout this match. So nearly at half time, so it will be very shortly time to consider who to take off. Looking at the fitness of the players, I think it's a toss-up between Kalulu, Kareev and Joseph. So we'll have a little think while we do the team talk. So yeah, we have to be very happy, keep it up. So let's outstretch the arms, go with that, and let's do our substitution. I still haven't made my mind up yet. I think actually what I'm going to do is nothing at all. I'm going to leave it and wait for someone to show obvious signs of fatigue in the second half. And so it's Kareev now with the ball forward. Kone intercepts, finds Goodwin. It's back to Kone. Goodwin again. Kareev's nicked it off him though. Joseph in on goal, but misses the chance. They got with an easy save. And still nobody obviously howling to come off. A got with the ball forward. Diaz under it, but can't find Kareev. Haaland is through, but only succeeds in hitting it against Bilo, who makes a save. It will be a Liverpool corner. Tonali with the ball in, headed away by Verheyen. Estevez back to Tonali. Kone, but Tonali's offside, so the Liverpool highlight comes to an end. And still no immediate need of a substitution on the hour. So the halftime break did wonders for our fitness levels. Diaz to Ilic, back to Diaz. Koinantage on the left, plays it forward to Bennett, who pirouettes, finds Ilic into Breton, back to Ilic. Bennett into Verheyen to Ilic. Breton finds Joseph, back to Ilic. Skella to Verheyen, to the right, and Kareev. Plays it in for Breton, who can't get the shot past the keeper, but we will get the consolation prize of a corner. And it's Bennett with the outswinger into the middle, headed up and away. Kone gets it clear for Liverpool. Koinantage back to Bilo, and the highlight comes to an end. And we're 65 minutes in, still no obvious, in fact there is an obvious candidate. Kalulu's picked up an injury, and Tomiyasu can come on for the last 18 minutes. Kareev also needs to come off on the right, so we'll bring on Milan. Rodgers for Liverpool. Tonali back to Alexander-Arnold, to Rodgers, Tonali to Rodgers, into the middle, Haaland, but it's saved by the keeper, so it'll be a Liverpool corner. And then the final change for Arsenal will be made very shortly. I'm going to let this highlight play out. I think we'll take Verheyen off and bring on Scott Guest. So with 8 minutes to go, just have to hope now that Joseph and Bennett, amongst others, last the remaining few minutes. In fact, I'm going to pause it because otherwise I won't get the chance to change to 3D highlights and we won't see the trophy presentation. So we're going to 3D mode so that we do get the presentation at the end. And we're just over a minute plus stoppage time away. There's 4 minutes of that. And it does very much look like it's going to be 2-0 at full time. And that is indeed how it finishes. So we do get the trophy presentation. And the Arsenal players walk up the podium to be presented with the EFL Cup trophy. It's handed to the Arsenal skipper, and there we have it. We are the winners of the EFL Cup. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, that defeat in the league to Liverpool has seen us drop out of the top 4 for the first time in a while, and we are down to 5th in the league with 51 points from our 27 games played. We are only 6 points behind leaders Liverpool. So let's take a look then at what is coming up on the next episode, and I've already made the decision. I'm going to bring you back and show you the second leg of the Dortmund tie in the Champions League and the home Premier League game with Everton. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Don't forget to leave me a comment as well. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.